Yeah. Bring my drums in, bring my drums in, I bring my drums in, I bring my drums in. Nod your head, come on, I'll nod your head. I'm gonna do me, check it, yo. We all know that life can get hectic, but if you live in the second, you exist in the present, and that's how you stay connected. Through good times and hardships, if you learn to just accept it and know that every struggle in life is there to teach you a lesson. It's times like this that make you. It's always the darkest part of the night, right before the sun has its breakthrough. The spirit's there to knock you down, but if you make that the end, you'll never know the beauty of being able to stand up again and face it with patience. The basis is dealing with judgments and hatred, depressed, hopeless feelings. But I've been told that you only create your own ceiling, and life is limitless, and knowing this is what the spirit is. That's why I try and inhale deep, so I can find peace, and essence just find me. That's why I lose myself in these beats, as I become one with the drum and set myself free. Whatever direction life leads me, there's a purpose behind it, that's the way it was supposed to be. And anytime you could turn over a new leaf, we all know the truth, it's up to us to use the key. It's been 3 years since my first album dropped, and it's been fear that's really got me stuck in the spot, not wanting to put out anything whack. So instead of putting my licks on tracks, I put my lips to a sack. Cause it's easier to spend your life drunk and high on drugs than to put everything in the recording, put it out and then get judged. We look for the audience to put their hands up and show love, but when their hands good and our confidence really takes the plunge. So instead of making music that people might not like, I went into isolation, traded in my mic for the pipe. Started living the college life, drinking and smoking every day, rationalizing to myself that I was going through a phase. And I'd stop thinking my music would take its place, but when you live in fog, inspiration's hard to create. It takes more to get connected than to quit smoking for a day. And when I get frustrated, I get a swisher and get blown away. Then all of a sudden it hit me, these kids are listening. If I'm not making music, why the fuck am I existing? How can I talk about the problems of something else when I don't have the motivation and confidence to change myself? It's been so long since I really truly felt what it's like to live life without substances to help. Massive struggle, it's natural to one's health, but with addiction in my blood, I play the cards I was dealt, knowing that it's the most calm right before the storm, and when you least expect it, it doesn't rain, it pours. I swear to God, you can never be warned, and with or without umbrella, nature's still gonna take its course. That's why I try and inhale deep, so I can find peace, and essence just find me. That's why I lose myself in these beats, put away the weed and turn to my MPC. Come on. Yesterday, forget it, tomorrow is nada. The present is right here, through the breath, watch it. Atheist Jesus piece, hanging on a cross. We sit and discuss God on lawn chairs, about how we got here, what it is, what it isn't, shit. Fate versus fate, scrimmaging with coincidence. Leave out the marketing, hold up on the business end, focus on the genuine, and everything else you can shed the skin. I was a couple moves away from being dead, in that ER overdose and eyes bleeding red. I fell in love, made an album, got a buzz, lost it all, sobered up, and guess what? Now we meet again, and I'm back, finally just slapping. Expectations are resentments waiting to happen. Studying the Dharma, karma, Vipassana practice, Bahá'u'lláh, I blew the God to the mountaintop, and I'm traveling, learning, yes, reflecting on what matters. People, permanence, lack of attachments. In space and time, a couple man-made distractions to measure a spirit that no human could ever capture. Church, this booth is my Vatican. I don't control life, but I control how I react to it. Student of the breath, break beats, I'm balancing desire versus truth until I finally find happiness. Here to do something before I'm lying in that casket.
I'd be lying on the beat if I said I didn't know what that is. The world's a stage and we play a character. I found him. It took me 20-something years and a bunch of shitty sound checks. I'm not gonna be content till I find gratitude, regardless of my sales or the record deals that they're handing you. If the next generation takes a legacy and samples you, will have a bunch of MP3s and misled kids to pass them to. I use my veins to create the color I paint from. Delve into self until my heart becomes my paintbrush. I told my mama I'm not stopping till my name's up. Thinking those comments on that blog is gonna save us. Searching for everything but God to validate ya. Get insecure and then we start blaming the haters. Used to look to women to fill a part of me that was vacant. Truth, the only thing that I ever used in moderation. So I stare into this paper instead of sitting at a cubicle. Take all the ugly shit inside and try to make it beautiful. Use the cement from rock bottom and make it musical, so that people can relate to where I've been, where I'm going, what I've seen, what I've heard from the guts. Fuck the glory, just a person on a porch putting it all into recording. Many in my past and many that came before me. I just keep walking my path and blessed to share my story.